Part 2 buses at Doncaster today. 37251 on the 87. Behind it is 47484. And approaching on surface 41 to Scoresby is 36224. 36253 in the older First Olympia livery. Approaching bus interchange. 37251. A brand new double decker with wheel feeder beehive, looks very nice. M50400 MMC, 69462 and 69463. White Eclipse 2 urban buses with first Donny. 63127 on surface 81 to Armthorpe. White street lights. Behind it is 26023 Stagecoach Yorkshire on surface 221 to Rotherham. That's the nice M50200 MMC. Very good. Nice looking bus that is. Looks really lovely. 26023 is the fleet number. Surface 56 to Ossington, 63040. It's got a nice LK62 number plate on there. Genomai 2 closest in behind, very close. 36253. There goes both buses. 36253 on the 15 to Clay Lane. That's off to Clay Lane now. Nice bus, Genomai 2. Number 66. 69465, one of my favourite buses for first Doncaster. White Eclipse 2 urban. And behind it is 69462, also one of my favourite buses too. White Eclipse Urban 2 Volvo bus. Lovely. Well, there's the favourite one there. Definitely there, look. Looks really good. I remember that bus in Scunthorpe once on the Amazon A3 contract route, which were lovely. The front fleet number on this bus is in a bit of a strange place. Look at it on the window. 63123 18024. Stagecoach Worksop right behind it on surface 25 to Worksop. 18024 is former Gainsborough. 63131 first Doncaster, another street light bus on the 57 to Uckley Green. The 57 goes via Cantley. There it goes, street light. 87A to Stainforth. 36240, very lovely Genomai 2 double decker. 28671 Stagecoach Yorkshire on the X19 to Barnsley. Behind that is 1230 private fleet number, but it's not, it's 37230 actually, and that is on the 72. Pulling in next to 36240, a pair of white Genomai 2 buses, like a pair of cards. Very splendid. 19125 Stagecoach Worksop, that's what I meant to say. Former Stagecoach Lincoln. Now approaching, this is a special Genomai 2, 37243. Look at the livery on that. Looks quite different, that does. On the XNT8 Sheffield, that is. Behind it is, well, another popular street light. It's 63138. These are very popular in Doncaster, as it's a city now for these buses, or it's the Genomai 2s that are popular with first. Both very popular buses in Doncaster today, nowadays. 82 surface to Armthorpe, 63120. Another nice red General 2 in the background. That's on the 81, circling the bus interchange. 63137, another street light, pulling into bus interchange. Arriving now is 63130 on the 55. That goes to Wassington, which is an area outside of Doncaster. 36261 coming off the X78, but will reverse on the X78 back to Sheffield in mainline branding. There's a big bright orange coach, Buckley's. Looks alright, it does. Some more buses in the background, look, also. Buses everywhere. 63134, that is on the 71 to Dryden Road, Bowlby. Dryden Road. Very nice. 36262. That's returning to the bus depot at Doncaster now. Lovely white General 2, looks splendid in the mainline livery, doesn't it? That looks splendid. It does indeed. That's just come off the X78. Splendid. That's lovely. 37112 on the 58. Via the dome that goes. That looks lovely. I've been on some of them buses for a couple of rides today. General 2s in that branding, Doncaster branding, and they are such fantastic vehicles. 63133 on surface 10 to Bramley. Behind it is 37262, Fleet Mumber in a strange place in the window night. On the 205 to Tick Hill. Behind it is 63135. The General 2 sandwiched between two white street light buses. This is the best street light. I like the livery on that. Doncaster Clever buses, or red buses they say. Former First Leicester 63104 on the 66 to Bentley. Behind it is Stagecoach Gainsborough on the 29 to Whetford. 37189 M50200. Very lovely 37 fleet bus that is, based at Gainsborough. Stagecoach Gainsborough. Behind it is 69245 on the 87 to Moorends. A White Eclipse Urban 2 bus. First South Yorkshire. That's an alright bus now. 63139 on the 15 to Edlington. Behind it is 36254 on the 81 to Armthorpe. Goes via hospital. Another lovely, splendid General 2, built by White. (63142) on the 50A. Street light. 63137 on the 71 to Dryden Road in Bowlby. 37232 in the background, General 2 on the 64A. These street light buses are very popular. There's so many of them in Doncaster with First. There's about 100 of them buses, or probably more. Loads of street lights. Aretha Yorkshire, based at Selby, that is 1481. It's on the 51 route to Arscombe via Bentley. Lovely white Pulsar 2 bus. Surface 84 to Barnby Dun. 37237, bit of a strange place name that. But it sounds good. It does sound good. It's an area in Doncaster anyway. Still in South Yorkshire. We're doing it for Doncaster, yes we are. Doncaster has now become a city, and these Genomai 2s are celebrating for Doncaster to still be a city today from First South Yorkshire, from the courtesy of 36239 on surface 56 to Wassington. I do love the branding on these buses, the red branding with a bit of cream white. And approaching me is 19125 on the 22 to Worksop. Lovely M50400. 19125. In 2007, this was new to Stagecoach Lincoln, I remember that. And then it transferred to Gainsborough after Lincoln. Stagecoach Worksop now. The next bus approaching is Stagecoach Yorkshire. It is 22766 on surface 221 to Rotherham. Former Stagecoach Oxfordshire, I take it. I think it is. Brand new in 2009 anyway. 22766. What is the matter with people today? They keep looking out the bus windows to see what I'm doing. Why are people being so nosy? Passengers, I mean. Some people are just very nosy. 37103. Very nice, happy days. Splendid. There's a 27 approaching, Fleet Mumber bus. It's 27199 yet again. Seen it again earlier on surface 21 to Worksop. I'm going to see loads of these buses next time I go to Lincoln. That'll be my next day out, Lincoln, and I will see loads of these 27s. Loads and loads of these buses. I think Lincoln has about 50 of these buses because they recently got any of these transferred. So that'll be the next day out for bus spotting. 63038 white street light on the 57 to Fingerknee. Yes, that's a good route, the 57, not bad. I did try the 57 earlier on and also the 81. Not very bad bus routes with First Doncaster, to be honest. The next time I come to Doncaster for a day out, I'll go on a few more bus trips, journeys, and try out some other different routes, possibly with First. Last few buses. 69363, very lovely. On the 87A to Stainforth. 69364 is in the background, it's Trim Brother. That's going on the 50. I do love this branding on this bus. I think these buses, YJ08 number plate buses, I think they're former First York and all brand new in 2008 to York Park and Ride. This one is 69363 anyway. Lovely bus, really nice. And there's a coach in the background, which is a Mercedes coach, 68 plate, very nice. Sounds good and healthy also. Here comes a pair of cards, a bit like playing cards. 63144 on the 82 Streetlights, and behind it is 63041, another LK62. Looking very nice, an LK62. That's on the 73 to Lakeside Outlet Village, which is a retail park just outside the Doncaster city. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. 63041. Splendid. Be the last part of this video, bus spotting, and then that will be it. First Doncaster 36261 on the X78. Mainline branding. Behind it is 37103 in the background on the 54 to Woodlands. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my channel on YouTube and remember to like this video. Splendid.